what the media is trying to do is the media is trying to create a race war.
Yep. They're doing a good job of it.
Yeah, because what it is, if you think of, all right, it's a small amount of people that think this way, right? And also, people get swayed by public opinion too.
Yeah, there's a lot of weak-minded people.
Exactly. When a kid is born, a kid isn't born racist. It's just a fact. So as they get older and they follow their parents' beliefs, their friends around them, then they will start to develop that. So if a kid feels like that, and then say I grow up and then I'm just following, oh, you know what, I feel this way about white people because of this, and that's how I was, nurtured by society. That's how I'm going to end up.
Right.
And that's what needs to change, because if not, we're going to stop each other. Because the problem is, see, the media needs us looking at each other is the problem. So we're not looking at them.
Exactly. It's a distraction.
Yeah. If I'm looking at, like for instance, my boy Chris, his name is your boy Chris. He's white. I'm black, right? I don't look at him and go, oh, you're white, so I feel that this, and that. No. Even if it would have been a problem of some sort, I know, and say, for instance, it came down to a race war, right? And then me and him had to choose. I'm not going to go against him. I'm not going to pull out a gun and start shooting at him and his family. It's retarded. But it is going to be a time where people are so swayed by public opinion, just like we were saying, those same people that don't grow after 20 years.
Right.
Those same people will be the same one that will know you and will still pull a gun on you because they feel it's right. They're following the crowd. And it shouldn't be like that, because that's what America is leading to, and I feel that can happen extremely soon within the next 10 years.
Yeah, I think I think the media in the last couple of years has really went into overdrive with pushing the race narrative. Like, in my lifetime, I've never seen the media so focused on it, right? Like every year it just seems to be increasing. And that's one of the puzzling things about Obama's presidency, was that here you had the first black president, but it seemed to get even worse under his presidency, the divide. And by the same token, he didn't do anything for black people. So it's this weird thing that, like, under him, it got worse. And it's like he added the divisiveness, yet it wasn't like he did anything for black people or did anything against white people. It was just, it's like the media.
The media played it that way.
The media planted this and plays it in such a way that it's the powers at work, man.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, and it's sad, man. It's sad when people look at these presidents, and that's what happened. You seen when Obama was elected, you were able to see how people's minds can be swayed. For the simple fact that people run towards color. And I'm not saying that, of course, it was a black president and it was good, but nowadays no president is good. So what makes anybody different? You understand? He's just a man. Trump is just a man. Anybody that's in presidency, just like the craze was out here for the Turk Day, right?
Right.
He's just a man. These men aren't God. So to look up to these men in such a way, to where I've seen a lot of people look up to Obama, or a lot of people even look up to Trump now. It's a little bit ridiculous, because it's like you're esteeming a man higher than a man that won't save you if you're in your dying need. You're not gonna pray to Trump. You're gonna pray to God. It's weird, man, because a lot of people they feel like this, but then and they may not even believe in God, but then if they get shot tomorrow and they're dying, they're gonna pray.
Yeah.
So what do you really believe in at the end of the day? And what do you really truly believe in deep in your heart? So it's time to get back to that, man, for people to stop saying, oh, I'm following this opinion. Because years ago when me and you first really connected, right? It was because of you I started looking at like Alex Jones, right?
Right. Yep.
Like, hey, check out. Check this out. I seen it. I believed. I always knew something was wrong with America. You know, I didn't 100% agree with what Alec Jones was saying. I thought the guy was a little crazy sometimes. But what he was saying made sense. That's when I learned about the Obama deception. But I already knew about all of the presidents and none of the presidents being real. So I wasn't shocked about Obama. You know, I wasn't shocked about any one of them. So I started learning things. I started seeing things for what they are. You know, and seeing certain things. So people just look at it, man. Just look at it, the different things going on in the world, and think of what really has happened right. I know you may not feel it. You may not feel it because the things that happen right now, like say on the news, it doesn't affect everyone's day-to-day life. You have to understand that. See, me and you, Chris, we're not rich. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So what's happening with Trump doesn't really, it affects us if a major change, but it doesn't really affect us. It affects those people that have $3-4 billion. It affects them. It affects those multi-millionaires, the decisions they make in Congress with certain bills passed, you know? Those things don't affect us. We're poor no matter what. So that's what happens. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
we have to look more at real things and not this media circus around us. That's pretty much what I'm saying.